Hey everyone and welcome back. So it is Saturday in the Practical Classics Restoration show, and today I am mostly on the Practical Classics stage, not the live stage, the one next to it, working on the Reliant Scimitar. So I think the jobs I've got on today are doing the back brakes, helping with the front suspension, and then we're going to take a look at the gearbox, because for some reason it is stuck in gear. Put your foot on the clutch and that's fine, but take your foot off the clutch and it's still stuck in gear. So that's the main job for today. So let's go get ourselves set up and see how we do. Excellent, that's the easy way to get those bushes out.
Yeah, so you're actually them.
Right,
new reflex
back brakes. That spring on the top there. And we've got another spring on the bottom there. Another spring across there. So that is all the brakes off. Luckily that come undone without breaking. We do have new lines, but I don't know if you can see back there. Let me put the torch on. No, that's not leaking, it's because I've sprayed it. But I don't particularly want to go undoing this union, because if I break this then I've got to change all that. Now we've got new flexies, but again, for the show I don't think they should be changed, but we'll see. So we've just done the back brakes and we're working on the trunnions, and just opposite us on the stage we got old Mike there.
She's down there. So I went, okay, and I put
we've got to carry on with this.
With the computers,
so
the phones,
that's going in.
All the way down
we've had to take the bottom trunnion off and look for a kit for that.
The computers.
These are now done. We're just replacing those.
And then the front with me on it.
Background the other side. This one's done. We've reused the old parts. We're just changing the cylinders, and then we're gonna get on and bleed the brakes. Guys are polishing the wheels. They are coming up lovely. Are you going to get to a mirror finish? No.
I'm going to get to this finish.
Yeah.
And then I might just get fed up and go home.
Yeah. Well, have you got just on the one wheel? Just the one. Yeah, and leave the rest. Yeah. James is bleeding the brakes. There's Adam. He's doing the very important uppy downy, uppy downy. That's good.
Is that your theme tune then?
I hope not.
Excellent, Gary. Really, really good to have you here, and welcome.
Pleasure.
So firstly, what do you think of the show?
It's like the best classic car show I've ever been to.
Hey.
It's got everything all rolled into one.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
I know.
Right, we are now changing the fuel lines, because these have been on for 12 years. They were changed when the car was restored 12 years ago, but they are old R6, and of course with ethanol fuel we are going to put new ethanol rated R9s on there. These R9 we've got, isn't it? Yeah. So we are just getting these off.
Sold at auction, because you only get 4 minutes at auction to make a decision whether you're going to buy it or not. So we set out to make sure that the car went to auction and got sold under the spotlight of people, which was brilliant. And then in the later series, with
might be better from over here.
It's right there on my stand. It's the Mark 1 Transit. I love it so much. I bought it back off the people I sold it to, and I'm so proud to own it. It's such an amazing vehicle.
That's good.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to mention the wheel of gear car. Sorry. Because I don't know. Probably the worst car I've worked on.
Right, we'll just raise this up a little bit. I'm going to get under there and see if we can take a look at the solenoid on the gearbox. Okay, there's the solenoid. It is bolted on, and it looks like there's a lock nut there. We should, if we can get a curved spanner, we might be alright on that. So right, I'm going to see if I can get that off. That's a drain, oil being drained out.
A70 Hereford on the Austin County.
I can't decide if that's sparkly.
Now John wasn't able to make it to the show, so we invite a member of the club to accept the award on his behalf.
And it smells. Well, we'll let it settle and see if it's shiny. And then the next thing we're going to do is get the panel off, and see what's in there.
The next award is the Celebrity Choice Award. This is us and some others. We had Gary as well.
That doesn't all look pretty.
This is given to a car to escape, if you don't mind, because the Celebrities' Choice Award goes to Stuart Waldron's 1966 Ford Mark 1 Transit on the Transit Van Club Award, sorry.
That is silver in there.
Yeah, that's sludgy, isn't it? Oh no!
The newer ones are meant to be alright.
Hey, the
moisture.
The torch still works.
The torch is working.
I'll just put that there for you. Have you got a bag of rice you can put it in?
Yeah, lay it down.
Do I look 18 on TikTok?
Well, TikTok.
The good thing is you can really see how it shows up the silver in the oil.
That was not
Very, very sparkly.
While he's doing it.
I don't know if that's thin enough yet. I think we need to take a little bit more off.
Against the drapes like earlier.
Yeah. Right, let's go test it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking deaf now. Okay, our modified spanner fits. But can we turn it?
We've got to go this way, which is against the gearbox.
Ah, you're kidding. As if he's willing for us to chop it in half. I guess he would be. He said he doesn't care about it. His words were, whatever it takes.
Ah!
Watch your knuckles.
It's undone.
Not only did we grind it flat, we cut the end off it and then we bent it around a little bit more. So we need to put a label on that now. Scimitar solenoid removal tool. That's patent pending. Order yours from CHG Classics tomorrow. So it is the end of the day on Saturday, so my stint of working on the stage at Practical Classics on the Scimitar is done, but I might come back tomorrow. Wheels are shiny, the guys have done a lovely job on that. Car is looking shiny, that's the detailing academy, they've done a lovely job of that. That we still need a trunnion bolt for. Back brakes are all rebuilt and bled, so is the front driver's side. We've got a clip on that one, so we'll come back and bleed that later. We've stripped the gearbox. It's still stuck in gear, but I'm sure we'll work on that tomorrow. But that is it for the day. Right, gotta get my cut back because Danny pinched it. Cheers, Danny. Blagged myself a Practical Classics t-shirt. Nice. We've drained the gearbox, we've drained the overdrive, we've taken the overdrive solenoid out. It's still not going into neutral, so we've put the wheels on. We know there's a clutch in the overdrive. So we know there's a clutch in the overdrive, so we're just going to try and spin the wheels to see if we can free that clutch.
Absolutely not.
And that's going to be broadcast.
Yeah, actually, there's another one before then.
Let's just go back into that instance, because you were kind of always on. So you were professional football, then you got your own cars, then you got police force and guns, and then you went off and you started professional goalkeeper for many, many years.
That is stuck solid. Right, new plan, which does kind of involve sitting at the back of the car looking at James's bum. Is
You won't see the car then?
is we're going to disconnect the prop and take the prop off, so at the very least the car can be pushed onto the trailer, and at the end of the show we'll be able to drop it down, push it out into the front of the stage, and have the engine turning.
Where you had me, right? Because I was asking lots of very open questions about it, just out of light interest, and he eyeballed me and he went, "I'd really like to see someone finish it, Danny." And I'm like, "Yeah, you." So
Right,
here we
that's
are,
all I'm done.
and the
Ready to
cars
drop
are
off.
back on. So then, have a great show. I'll be on stage in about 5 minutes' time. We're going to be doing an expert panel. We're going to be asking restoration questions and getting some answers from the big brains. See you in a sec.
So we've got the interior going back in.
So that could be it. So I don't know. Might have done my last car or Suez car. No idea. So maybe somebody can point me in the right direction. So it's been sort of back to.
It used to be used as an everyday car. My late wife drove it to work every day. We had a tow bar on the back. We towed the caravan and went on family holidays.
Systems before, but you chose not to restore this one yourself.
Yeah, it was.
So these are some of the bits that we're missing, and so your name is Dave. Dave has kindly brought them all up on the train this morning. So we've got, that's the trunnion kit. So now James can get on and get that finished.
And I think he knew what he was doing. He eyeballed me and he said, "I'd really like it if somebody could finish it off." At which point, we started talking. 15 minutes later, we did a deal, and then 6 weeks later, here we are. And what are you thinking about it now?
I'm loving it because it's going to be used.
It's going to be used, hopefully, if we get a new gearbox in it, because we've got a little gearbox fault. This vehicle is going to go to the Isle of Man a week on Monday for a magazine feature, which we're going to do with the entire team. We're going to drive the TT course in our classics, and I hope to be in that. Fingers crossed. We've done all the work we can. We've got new brakes, we've got new tyres, we've polished up the wheels. Everything is, I think and I hope, ready to go. But what we've got to do in this session is see if we can start it. So I think James is the man for that. Where's James?
Hiding.
He's hiding. Hello, James. How you doing? James. Essex V6, well on chaps. And that is a great sample. The V6 goes with those twin pipes coming out of the back. One of their incredible sound. Absolutely fantastic.
So to get me home I need to fabricate a mudguard, so I've got one of these because there's no mudguards about. The front mudguard's missing, it's throwing water up on a pulley, that's throwing up on my dizzy and on my coil, so I've got to make this. So I'm going to drill the top row, cable ties, mud flat. There we are, that should get me home. Right, so this is my makeshift mudguard. I'm going to put that on now. That chunk is where it'll go around the middle strut for the A-frame. Got nice big chunky cable ties, so I've got to shuffle my way under there and get this on. I'll pull these through first, so when I'm laying under the car, it should be a lot easier to get them in. Now, these are going to go around the chassis, back through that hole there, and then down through the cable tie. And then I shouldn't have to cut them all off either. See, real work. And that will hopefully do. Prep so we can make it home. Posh Sainsbury's oil. Second hand, it's probably been in the bottle 15 years. Oh, it's sealed. Come back with that flat head. Right, what's the odds of me getting this in? Good faith in me, Adam?
Not really.
Oh, look at that. About half a bottle from...
Minimum to maximum is 1 litre.
Oh, that's the whole thing then. Well, I'll put 3/4 in and then we'll let it sit and then I'll check it again. Phil, you need faster funnels. Yeah, let's do a 15-minute video and so.
Is that enough treacle for it now?
I think so. That's 2/3 of a bottle. Oh. Right, that's it. It's the end of the show. It's 5 minutes to go. And we're all starting to pack up. So there we go. Huge shout out to the Reliant Owners Club for letting me be on the stand and affording me the opportunity to help with the Scimitar. Jace, big shout out to Jace at JP Resprays for, well, just making the car look so nice, really. So, a couple of minutes, I think they all beep the horns and then we all heading off home. So. Your car is shiny when all the stickers were sliding off the bonnet. It's brilliant. So we are leaving. There's the other guys behind us. Been a good show. Some buggies coming out there. Alright, I've got to stop filming so I don't crash into a Jensen. Right, so we are back at Cardiff Gate, believe it or not, and we have broken down. My headlights have been flickering like nobody's business to the point where people are flashing me on the motorway, and this is what's happened. This goes down to that terminal block down there, that one just there. You see it's not connected. This has come out of that. So I could take that off, and I'm going to try and re-clamp it. The other option is this big cable here that I ran, that is only an extra earth just in case. Now I could run that back over to the engine and just clamp these together, so let's get on. Jason is persuading the terminal to open up.
Oh gosh, yeah, fucking hell, right, stuck. There we go. It is open.
He's just a bugger to squeeze back down, isn't he? Because it's such a thick terminal.
Voiding my warranty.
That's alright, it's not like it's on the internet or anything.